I just recently lost 30-some pounds.
No way.
Yeah.
Don't give the secret. I've got quite a bit to lose after having
Sugar
a baby.
gone. No sugar. Sugar does not exist.
Yeah. Good for you.
And water. Tons of water.
Yeah.
So, and plastic surgery. No. So I guess the big first question is, do blondes really have more fun?
Well, I don't know. I'm the worst person to ask because I had a lot of fun while I was on set, but I was pretty much working the entire time that I was blonde.
How did you like your first opening line of the movie? What was it? M=0, quantum is effective.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote that down, and I'm like, what does this mean?
The night before I had to shoot this, I looked at the script, at the pages that I was going to be doing the following day, and I saw that equation, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to know what this means. Like, if I'm a real actress, I have to know what this means. And so my husband is really into physics. And he's like, okay, I'm going to figure this out for you. Don't worry, baby. And I'm like, okay. And when he was trying to explain it to me, I was just completely lost. But then finally, like, he was able to figure out some way to articulate it to me that, like, my little puny brain could understand it.
See, now when we see this on film, she delivers it because she knows. So what was it like being one of the new kids?
It was awesome. They were completely welcoming. They were really delightful to work with. I honestly, during this film, I made some really lasting friendships, which is kind of unusual, actually.
You had some great physical things in this movie, as well as screaming.
Mm-hmm.
How exhausting is screaming?
Well, it's not exhausting if it's real. It's exhausting if you're pretending, but if you are, like, really falling out of a building and you're really legitimately terrified, it just comes quite naturally.
Now, what I understand is I need to know the answer to the physics question, but you didn't want to say, I need to go hang on a building to see what this is like?
No,
nothing at all?
I just went with that.
What makes Tobey Maguire the perfect Spider-Man?
What makes Tobey the perfect Spider-Man? I would say there's a few things. His inherent humility. I mean, he's extremely gracious, but he's also very humble. Like, the way he approaches his work, he approaches it with such diligence and such compassion, and he's incredibly collaborative, and he involves everyone, and so there's no hubris there, and I think that's very similar to the character of Spider-Man.
As exciting as this movie stuff is, and biggest movie of all time, and great special effects, and one of my favorite characters, we have something even more exciting, Theo.
Yeah, my little boy.
How's that going?
It's great. He's brand new. He's 8 weeks old.
I know, I saw that just recently. I was just like, it's got to be, talk about a life-changing event.
Yeah, it really is. It's incredible. It's like my whole world.
Do all the books prepare you for it?
No, not at all. I mean, there's nothing like the feeling of looking at this little being and know that you're entirely responsible for them, and I've never felt a love so intense. I mean, it's like the feeling that you feel when you're falling in love, where you're like thinking about the person, like, what are they doing now? It's like that, but amplified tremendously.
The great thing is you will always be Theo's superhero.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.